Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we're going to be diving into a pair of sneakers that did not drop in the US. And no, it is not the Bread 85s. We got the review coming for that in a couple days. I promise y'all. I think in 2 or 3 days we should have that review. But this is another pair that did not drop in the US that is super dope. I wish we did get him in the US, but it kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? It's more or less exclusive to, I think it's Japan, mainly Asia. The sneaker mainly had only dropped in Asia and Europe, I believe. Could be wrong on the EU. It could just be Asia exclusive. I'll actually check that right now because that's an important detail to know. Yeah, exclusively across Asia. Sorry, I felt like that was an important detail. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I feel like it explains a bit as to why this Jordan 1's actually flipping pretty well right now. And yeah, this is what we're going to be getting into is the Rui Hachimura Jordan 1 Low, which recently, again, dropped at a lot of locations. Not in the US, but we will get into it. Because, man, I'm not going to lie. I do like them. They're not as good as I thought they were going to be, but they're nice. I mean, these are, you know what I mean? I would take a pair for retail any day. Obviously, not possible. So yes, I did pay resale on these, but let's get into it. If you guys want more sneaker content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget, let's try and hit 300 likes in this video. Just let us know y'all want more just unboxings like this, where we kind of dive into the resale, what the pair looks like, if it's worth the cop, etc. And you can check me out my IGs down below. Always buying, selling, trading. I've been starting to sell used stuff too. I know I noticed a lot of you guys really like when I sell used kicks as well, not just new stuff. So we've been selling used kicks, new kicks, designer goods, designer bags, hoodies, t-shirts, pants, you name it, we got it. Just check my story. There's a lot there. And if you're looking for anything, shoot me a DM. I will, try and let you know if I got it. But why don't we dive into reviewing the Rui Hachimura Jordan 1 Low? And you can also check us out at Resale Vision down below. Almost forgot to shout out the Metallic 5 giveaway we're doing like in the next week or so. So yeah, you better get in there if you want a chance to win a free pair of Metallic 5s. And of course, Under Market sneakers we do every single day. The early information we provide. We had the stock numbers this morning for the Kobe 6 sale. So if you like stock numbers, early info, being pinged for drops, getting under market kicks, that's what we do. Join down below. $30. That's it. So yeah, hope y'all will enjoy. Let's review these though. I didn't show it on camera at all. There we go. Review these. So first things first, pretty much the same thing as like the Chris Paul lows. Here, I'll just show you all the box label right here. But normal Jordan 1 box. Like there's nothing, like here, take a look. Doesn't mention anything special about a collab or anything like that. I mean, you shouldn't expect it to always. But let me just take out both the sneakers right from the box because I feel like this does enough justice. And there isn't, one thing about these is no extra laces. That is one thing I have to mention. So right off the bat, just want to get that out the way because I know some people ask me about that. No extra laces. These are the ones we got, kind of this cream or kind of beige tone. You can see Rui Hachimura's logo right there on the inside of the sneaker. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's on the insole of both of them. You guys can see kind of the choice of material they're deciding to go with, kind of a suede on that tongue tag. Really nice, actually. See a Nike Air logo. Pretty normal and standard for Jordan 1s. You see this on the Travis Scott lows as well. And, well, pretty much any other Jordan 1 low. So, typical logo that they're deciding to go with. And again, this kind of grandma's floral design. I know that's not what it's supposed to be, right? I'll explain it right now, what the colorway is. So, it's the Jordan 1 Low crane. And you guys can see there's actually embroidered cranes all throughout the sneaker. I'm just, I kind of thought it looks like, grandma's couch a little bit. I know that's not what it is, right? It's like a, how could I put it? It's just a bunch of cranes on the sneaker. Basically, the environment it'd be surrounded by, kind of almost like a forest or like, just a nature design going around it. So hopefully that makes sense. You can see kind of the gold outline we also got on the swoosh. I thought that was pretty nice. That's on both of them. So that's actually a nice detail because, helps the swoosh stand out a little bit from the heel portion on the back here because you can see we got that right there. And the swoosh matches, right? Because with that black colorway, but if you kind of have that gold outline on it, helps it stand out a little bit. So I thought that was pretty cool. We also got some gum bottoms on them, right? Can't ever go wrong with some gum bottoms. So I'll take this any day. Pretty nice, pretty nice. And yeah, just a standard, I guess not a standard design because you don't see this, right, on a lot of Jordan 1s. But to the year, it is this year of the snake collection. We saw some other ones that had a pretty similar theme, if that makes sense, right? But because there was a lot that were, I'll pop up a picture. Just let me, I feel like I'm not explaining it great right now. Let me just pop up a picture. Hopefully you see what I'm saying. Like there's some other ones that recently dropped that had kind of like a similar style of colorway, but these were kind of the ones that stood out because the A had that Rui Hachimura name, but B, I mean, they're flipping really well right now. If you take a look at these, like size 13 is like $350 right now. Hey, if anybody needs these, hit me up. I got them. Like I got access to these like 8 through 13. So just let me know. Your boy can get you right with a pair. But yeah, I mean, these are doing well. These are doing really well in the market. It actually surprised me how well they were doing. So Not a cheaper Jordan 1 though, and definitely want to see continuing to flip over time because the demand's there. I mean, when a sneaker's exclusive to one region, right? So, for example, let me just explain this. So, I mean, in Asia, these aren't going to be flipping for as much because, well, they were widely available there. That's where a lot of the stock is. But you bring them over here to the U.S., they're going to be flipping for a hefty price because not many people got these over here, like down here where they didn't drop. So, yeah, that's just one thing I want to keep in mind. You know what I mean? If you're like, oh, I'm looking for a flip, these could be a decent one right now for that reason, if you're in the U.S. But aside from that, you know, it also kind of hard to find like access to these, you know. I feel like we've shown most of the design, you know, it's pretty cool. I do want to show you or get into some B-roll shots. I feel like that's pretty important for this sneaker, so kind of showing y'all a little bit of a better or up close glimpse. So here's again, y'all can see the crane right there kind of on it, you know. You can probably see it a little bit right there. It's actually very visible right there, kind of by the ankle. So again, really well done. I like the small details and how this collab just looks in hand, man. Honestly, it's a nice sneaker. You know, I feel like some people be like, oh, it's kind of like a grandma's couch colorway, but nah, you know, when you actually take a close look, actually look at them for a little bit, they grow on you, and it's a nice sneaker. So that's one of the main things I can say. Let's get into some B-roll shots though, and the resale. We'll do resale first, and then I'll do some like kind of cleaner, more up close shots for these, because I know a lot of you guys want to see, like, you know, Tristan, like, what do these for real look like with some good lighting, like not just you hold them in your hands, because hey, sometimes that doesn't do justice, you know, but they're pretty cool. And the fact that, you know, again, they didn't drop in the U.S. makes them a little bit more rare. So I guess it makes it, you know, have a little bit more of that collector vibe to it. You know what I mean? When they're a bit harder to get, you know, it makes it a bit more, I don't know, I guess kind of like cooler when you get it. So, yeah. Let's get into the resale first. So again, as you guys can see, we got StockX up right here. You could also take a look on Alias. They're pretty much the same prices as well. You can see between a range of about $190 to $320. I mean, you could even put a plus on that. Size 13 and 14 are up there at some baller prices. And you know what's one of the funniest things about this sneaker for sale right now? And this is just what makes sneakers that don't drop in the US sometimes a little odd on the resale market. And I'm not trying to say that, like, oh, if it doesn't drop in the US, it's not a good shoe. No, I don't care. You know what I mean? Where the shoe drops. It does not matter to me. But size 14 is the only one with express ship available. How is that the most limited size? How is that the one with express ship available? Not size 9, not size 8, not 8.5, not 9.5 with, like, you know, the most stock. None of those have express ship. But size 14 has express ship. This is just some of the weird things we see when reselling sneakers sometimes. It's like, what's going on here? Like, what? Like, if this is an error. This is definitely, it's not an error, but you know what I mean? This is just how it is sometimes. Like, how, you know what I mean? Like, how? But, you know, I'm not here to ask that question about that, right? So, in terms of where I think these will head over time, I think it'll be a good long-term bet, kind of like some of these Year of the Rabbit lows, right, where they've, you know, only dropped over in some, like, Asia. I mean, not trip over my words, but yeah, a lot of those past Year of the Rabbit lows were exclusive to Asia, and they never came over to the U.S., so they went for very hefty prices, and if you wanted them, you had to basically pay resale or know somebody over there that could, you know, enter for you, potentially get you retail price, you know what I mean? So there's a couple tips, you know, knowing somebody over there, maybe if you got any friends over in Asia for these future releases, hit them up if they're a fan of sneakers, you know what I mean? But I think this is a decent long-term bet. I do think there'll be more pairs, you know, kind of coming in over the next few weeks. They'll probably cause prices to settle and chill a little bit. But I think long-term, this will be one that does really well. And of course, in the big sizes, size 13, 12, 14, I just don't think there's many of them that are even out there. So for me, I think this will be a good long-term bet, but it's not one that you should really be looking at for resale. This is just a good personal sneaker. Like, when you take a look at these in hand, you should just be like, oh yeah, I like them. You know, it's a good sneaker to wear, easy to wear. Like, this is not a hard colorway to pull off at all, you know what I mean? So for me, I cop them any day, you know what I mean? I'm rocking with it. So let's go. I don't know why I said let's go there. Hopefully, maybe I'll cut that out, or I don't know. We'll just do the B-roll shots, and yeah, I'm gonna end the screen recording. I still have that up for some reason, but I mean, I'm just taking a look at the chart right now, and yeah, it's been pretty steady over the last few weeks. It'll probably stay like that. So again, that's my resale analysis. If y'all want a better deep dive on the resale for this shoe, I can do that. Just let me know in the comments. But what I really want to do is some B-roll shots to see how nice this sneaker is when we get some good lighting on them, and it's gonna be worth the cop. Which, in my opinion, it's worth the cop, you know what I mean? But it depends what size you are. For like a size 13 might not be as worth it. But for like a size 9, paying like $200, sure. If you like this kind of design, most def. Let's get into it though.
Sticks made a fucking hit.
Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got to say about the Rui Hachimura Jordan 1 lows. I might have messed up. I'm actually remembering someone in, I can't remember who it was. It was on like my Discord group or in the comments. I don't know. Maybe I messed up his last name there. I've been messing up last names. Hey, you just got to get used to it. It's like, you know, trying to remember someone's name when you meet him for the first time. And yeah, just, you know, you mess up. You forget it sometimes and then you got to ask him again. And yeah, it just becomes a whole thing. So yeah, it's kind of like that situation, you know what I mean? I know it's Rui Shu, right? But if I messed up his name, don't be knocking me, right? Because I got the pair right here. We know what it is. We know what, you know, the design is. We know when it dropped, where it dropped, all that. So, hey, we'll leave it at that. But I'm just mainly messing around with this outro, man. It's early over here. It's like, I think this is even earlier than I was recording yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, it's like 8 a.m. over here. Or that's when I was recording yesterday, too. So I don't know. Lately, we've been recording a lot of the videos early to, you know, kind of open up the later portion of our day, which has actually helped out a lot. So not a bad thing, you know. But let me know what y'all are thinking about these lows, man. I like them. I would tow them. I'm not like, you know, there's a few other pairs I've gotten recently, so I'm actually not going to be getting these ones for the collection. I do think they're nice, and I probably will be trying to get a size 11, 12, or 13 for the inventory just to put away for a year or two and see what happens. I think these could do really well over time. I mean, you know, it is connected with Rui's name. He's not like a massive name, but it is pretty cool to see that they did an Asia exclusive collab. I think that's a big reason why these could do well over time, just because there's not even going to be many pairs out there. So in the US at least. So that's one thing I can say about them. But if y'all want more content like this, subscribe, like down below. Check us out at Resale Vision. I'm not going to try and pop stuff on the screen, but don't miss the Metallic 5 giveaway we're doing down below. You better get in there because we do undermarket sneakers. We provide you that early information. We do stock numbers. And, I mean, again, the giveaways, undermarket kicks, that's all every single day. So I hope y'all do not miss out on that type of stuff that we do down below. And my IGs, if you're just interested to see what I got for sale. I mean, we got hoodies. I mean, there's just like a hoodie from my college, but I mean, we got like essentials hoodies, denim tees, we got tons and tons of stuff. So if you're interested in anything like that, just feel free to check it. And recent releases, we got these 8 through 13. So let me know if you need a pair, hit me up on my IGs. But that's it. I be yapping. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this unboxing. I just wanted to bring y'all something pretty cool and a little different today. I actually enjoyed recording this video because the information videos, you know, I love doing, but they can be a little bit hard to make sometimes. But these are always just simple. It's just literally what you see and what you think. So it's nice and simple. Love you guys though. I will catch y'all in the next video tomorrow. See y'all then. Peace.